What if I were to suggest that you play a key role in the awakening world?
Screen's great.
And that you are watching this because you have heard the call. We can start right now by opening our hearts and minds. Welcome to the awakening world.
Screen's great. Don't stop.
Good evening, everybody. I am Love Coach Scott Katamas, and welcome to the Saturday night edition of the Awakening World. You know, there are wonderful festivals going on all over the world, especially during the summertime. But our favorite festival every year is Bhakti Fest. Took a break for a couple of years because of COVID, came back with a bang. We started last year doing an annual event where on the Awakening World, we preview and celebrate Bhakti Fest. And tonight we've got the founder, a longtime friend of mine, Sridhar, who's going to be my co-host. And we're going to meet a lot of the wonderful people playing music, doing meditation, and making Bhakti Fest happen. It's going to be a very musical evening, a lot of wonderful Kirtan, some meditation. It's going to be fantastic. And so to get us off to the way we always like to start the show, we are going to go to our wonderful house musical artist, our beloved Omashar, to get us going. Get ready to move and groove and dance, everybody.
Namaste and welcome, everybody. Welcome, YouTubers, and who's the other one? The Facebookers and Humanity Stream and all of our streaming partners. So grateful to have you with us. And this is a song I've been messing up for the last couple of days, and I'm going to entitle it A Gift to Sushi. And Scott knows who I'm talking about. And so this is a surprise, and we like surprises. So let's start with this one, and then this one, and then this, and then this.
Juyonak prachodayat Om Borbuva Svaha Tatsavito Vareniyam Bargo Devasyadi Mahi Juyonak prachodayat Om
Let's go to gallery view and let's all give a big twinkle for our first of many beautiful musical offerings tonight. This one from, of course, our house musical artist, Omashar. That is beautiful. Thank you. And yes, Suchi is smiling up in the sky. I want to remind everybody that you can listen to Omashar every Wednesday and Saturday night on our show, but you can also listen to him whenever you want by getting his albums. And the best place to go is Bandcamp. So please go to Omashar, omashar.bandcamp.com. Omashar.bandcamp.com. These are his beautiful albums, and so many of these songs we listened to and have gotten to know on The Awakening World. Thank you. And Omashar will be back to close out our evening. Thank you, brother. Well, speaking of brothers, one of my beautiful, beloved brothers from another mother is the man that's going to be co-hosting with me, and that is Sridhar. And this is a man who is beloved all around the world. He's had an extraordinary life, has been on the spiritual path for decades, has played a big role not only in bringing our favorite musical people to us. He brought us Ram Das, he brought us Krishna Das, he brought Amachi to us. So this is the man behind the scenes who has provided some of our greatest spiritual inspiration, musical inspiration, and just enjoyment of life. So welcome to the Awakening World, Sridhar.
Thank you so much, Scott. Always a pleasure to come on and hang out with you and your beautiful audience.
Oh, thank you. And we're going to be, taking a little trip down memory lane, but right off the bat, just want to make sure everybody is going to spend lots of time tonight on this website. It's easy to remember, bhaktifest.com, bhaktifest.com, bhaktifest.com. That's where you're going to learn all about this incredible festival coming up in Joshua Tree, California, September 27th, 28th, and 29th. And it is definitely the place to be that weekend. Tell us a little bit about how Bhakti Fest first began, Sridhar. What's the origins?
Well, Scott, I don't know if you know, I've been in the music business for a long time. I had actually two recording companies way back when, and I produced a lot of events around the world. And when I brought Swami Satchidananda to Woodstock in 1969, and we were standing on stage looking at this fantastic 500,000 people audience, and I turned to him and I said, Swami, someday we'll have all these people gathered to sing the divine name. And he said, oh, Sridhar, I hope so. So I remembered that very clearly in the back of my mind. And 40 years later, 2018, when I was sitting with Shyam Das in India, he said, why don't you put on a festival? And I said, I just sold my business. I was in the cosmetic business. I had a company called Desert Essence. And I was working with Ram Das for over 40 years. And I moved into Maui in 2004. And then I was finished that service around 2009. So I was free. And so was our nonprofit free. So I said, okay, let's have a gathering, just get all the family together and share yoga and share meditation and share kirtan. It was back in 2009. Very hardly many people have heard of it. And even today, it's not like 10, 20, 50,000 people festival. It's still small, boutique, and with a lot of compassion. But I must say, in all honesty, that I couldn't put this festival on without the fantastic group of people that back us up, that work for Bhakti Fest, that volunteer for Bhakti Fest. And I think I told you last year, I gave up the reins, which for me was very difficult. But once I did it, I found it very, very rewarding. My beautiful daughter, Bella, took over the festival last year and had a major success and put her identity into the festival. And this year she's back again as the producer. And I really have my hands off now. If she needs my advice and suggestions, I'm there. We meet, we live together. We've been living together for the last 10 years. And I'm there for her. And I admire her so much. She's really fantastic. And I hope to continue seeing Bhakti Fest thrive. We've done around 27 festivals since 2009. Yeah, for a couple of years, we were doing 3 festivals a year, 2 in Joshua Tree, California, 1 in the Midwest. And during those days, we used to go 24 hours on Kirtan, right? So we would have one main stage. We used to have 3 stages. 3 music stages, 3 yoga halls, 3 workshop halls. It was a very big thing. And we would go 24 hours for like 3 days, nonstop kirtan. And then actually everybody revolted against me and said, hey, if you're going to continue this kind of stuff, we can't survive. I said, okay, fine, we'll go back to a regular program, right? Well, by the way, Bhakti is devotion, compassion, love, and really basically taking care of each other, as we get older, and we need to look out for each other and honor each other, honor the elderly, take care of the elderly, very, very important. And now I'm living 4 or 5 months in India at my guru's ashram, Amaji, the Hugging Saint. And I have an apartment there, and I just do my studies and do my practice every day, and I'm very happy.
Beautiful. Well, let's take a little trip down memory lane here. So I'm going to show some of the photos that were sent to me, and tell us as we kind of go through. So who's this beautiful being that you're with?
This is Injaduma Swami. He's a Hare Krishna and one of the senior members of the organization. And I go to some of his kirtan sessions. They call them Sadhu Sangha retreats. He does one in Dallas, Texas. And of course, he does one in Rishikesh, 3 weeks in March. It's all free. The best chanters come out there. And I have a great, great deep feeling for kirtan. That's my background. I love it. And anywhere there's great kirtan, you'll find me around.
Beautiful. And here's obviously from one of your festivals. Who are these 2 beautiful souls?
This is my gorgeous daughter on the right and her beautiful mother on the left. And we're a beautiful family. And in fact, this year when Amachi came to Los Angeles, we all went up for darshan together, and Amma looked like, she was so surprised because she knew our history. I said, Amma, everybody's getting along now. Everybody's feeling wonderful, and we're all happy. We're a happy family.
Beautiful. And of course, here's, Krishna Das.
This is a retreat that we produced on Bali last November, and Krishna Das was the highlighter of that, and Michael Franti is there, and we had a 7-day retreat. The last 2 nights, we opened it up to the public. We had 500 people in Bali on Friday night, 500 people on Saturday night, and Michael Franti had always wished to play a piece with Krishna Das. So at that moment, Krishna Das stopped, invited Michael Franti on the stage, and they did a beautiful duo together.
Wow, that's a magical moment. Wow.
Yeah, it was.
And again with your daughter, and?
No, that's not my daughter. On the left-hand side is Allison Easton from Todos Santos, one of our really excellent musicians, sound healer. She's a yoga teacher, really fantastic. And the woman on your right would be Nancy. She's a key person in the Bhakti Fest. She handles all the artists and all the negotiations. And she's also my assistant on our trip to India, that we take around 20 people every year to India in January. So she's a very vital part of our organization.
I should have recognized Allison. She's been on the show actually a few times.
I think so. And here we have my daughter on the right-hand side. And oh my God, I forgot who that was on the left. I'm sorry.
That's right. We've got a lot of pictures to go through. So.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. This is my other daughter, who I'm up here now in the Sisters, Oregon, Mukti, and she used to be one of the producers of Bhakti Fest for 4 years, and it runs in the family. And on the right-hand side is my very dear friend from Muktananda days, when I was at Muktananda from 1970 to 1982. And this was my brother, Yogi Ram, who was with me during that time. He came out to support the festival.
Beautiful. All right. And just some crowd shots. I'm going to kind of flip through a little bit quickly.
Yeah, that's MC Yogi.
Yep.
MC, that's Sharanam walking through the crowd holding a picture of Amma. Oh, that's me on the left-hand side in Vrindavan with one of my guides, Vikram, a wonderful soul, a very dedicated person.
Beautiful. And of course, this is from this year.
This is our lineup for this year for music. You see, we have an all-star cast. And we start actually on Thursday evening, and we go all the way to Sunday night. It's a fabulous assortment of great musicians. I mean, top people. Also, our yoga teachers are tremendous. The workshop people are wonderful. Otherwise we can. Something that opens up to everybody. Everybody's included. No one's left out. Elderly, middle class, kids. We have the best kids land. I mean, we really do a wonderful job, and that's what we're known for.
You do. And so many of the people here that have been on our show, Shiva Ray and Tommy Rosen, and all the people we're going to meet tonight. By the way, your internet's kind of coming in and out a little bit, Sridhar. So if you can close any other programs on your computer, that'd be great. I'm going to just flip through these a little bit. Who are those two beautiful beings?
Oh, well, you're going kind of fast there, but here is Shyam Das, our very, very beloved dear brother who left the body in 2013. This is one of his last concerts at Sharanam. He leads morning meditation over at Bhakti Fest, and as also a key person on our staff. Shyam Das was one of the great beings that ever came around. Very devoted, wonderful man, and we always are thinking about him, and that's why I wanted to honor him tonight, because he was instrumental in me putting together Bhakti Fest.
Thank you. And what
that's a beautiful family. On the right-hand side is my oldest son, Seth, and Mukti. They're brothers and sisters. Then we have Cody, and then we have Vijay Krishna, down on the bottom, and some other friends in there.
Beautiful.
And this is Judge Schwartz. He is currently the producer of Bhakti Fest last year, a couple of years before that. And me, this was at last year's Bhakti Fest. Really wonderful, wonderful work he does. I'm really impressed with what he does and how he handles himself. And he's a really gentle, devoted soul. It's a pleasure to work with him.
I've known Judd for years, and I think he does such a great job because he happens to have a wonderful girlfriend who we're going to be seeing tonight in Missy Galore.
Right.
I don't think we're going to have time for you to tell us every person that's in this picture.
This is just at the end of the show on Sunday night. We invite everybody to come up on the stage with us and chant Hare Krishna. And as many people want to come up, we start it off and we do it for like an hour and a half. And we have dancing, ecstasy. Sometimes they throw flowers. It's a very sweet scene. It's great.
Oh, it's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
This is hiking in Joshua Tree with Bruce Margolin on the left-hand side, Badri, that's Shamdas in the front. That's myself. And in the back is Narayan from Narayan Mandir in Beverly Hills. Beautiful, beautiful photo.
Oh, there's Krishna Das with you, of course.
There's Krishna Das, my very dear friend. We met in 1971 or 72, and we've been friends ever since that time. And he's been at every Bhakti Fest.
Wow, everyone. Wow.
Yeah, and this is Radhanath Swami from Mumbai, also from the Hare Krishna movement, very dedicated soul, great preacher, and travels around the world talking. And he wrote a wonderful book called The Journey Home, and just a very compassionate, loving being. It's always an honor to be with him. At the end of January, when we're at his festival in Mumbai with our group that we take every year.
Beautiful. Well, thank you for sharing with us some images of, the incredible people you get to work with. And now we get to the place where you're going to be introducing some of the amazing people that are with us tonight. And first up is Ramana. Please tell us a little bit about this beautiful brother.
All right, so I am going to read a short little bio that I have of his, all right? So I don't botch anything in between, all right? So Ramana has been teaching meditation since 1970 and has been working for decades to develop a method to stabilize the meditative state in everyday life. In this endeavor, he combined the years as a transpersonal psychologist with his studies of hypnotherapy, NLP, biofeedback, creative visualization, and ancient Indian teachings. His final result is a step-by-step process he calls radical awakening. He was a direct disciple of Papaji through the lineage of Ramana Maharshi from Tirumavali, and one of my favorite gurus, and I always used to read a lot of books about him when I was growing in my spiritual path. And he has a beautiful book. Ramana has a beautiful book on Amazon called The 7 Steps to Radical Awakening. So let's enjoy a few minutes of meditation with Ramana.
Maybe. So I want to have really 2 parts of this meditation. The first part will be eyes closed, going within. And then the last part of it is going to be with eyes open, because one of the things I've come to notice in teaching meditation is that people sometimes are very good at going deep on the zafu pillow or in your formal meditation. But when you open your eyes, you go out into the world, it starts to be sometimes or oftentimes a very different thing, especially under challenging situations. So most of my work in radical awakening is with the eyes open. So I wanted to give people a taste of that. But we'll start off with an eyes closed meditation, right? I love Ramana Maharshi's very simple meditation instruction. Ramana Maharshi's meditation instruction is simply this: close your eyes and go within. So close your eyes and go within. And I'm going to take the landscape of this meditation being analogous to the different aspects of consciousness. We could say that there's the level of the mind. And the level of the mind is analogous to the surface of an ocean. And I don't know where your ocean is right now, whether it's really quiet or whether it's kind of stormy or there's ripples going through it. But begin to see and feel and sense the flow of your thoughts and feelings as they really are, always in motion, as the water moves on the surface of the ocean. This is really not to really do anything with that. We're just simply observing it. And if you were to take like a really heavy rock and throw it into the ocean, into one of the very deepest parts of the ocean, and you were to follow that rock down, you throw the rock in and follow it as it begins to go deeper and deeper and deeper. And you might notice from the perspective of you following this rock, falling down into the depths of the ocean, if you look up, you could see that the surface of the water is still the way it always was, but it's kind of further away. And as you go and fall deeper and deeper down, you'll notice that it gets quieter and more vast and more still. So follow that journey down into the depths of consciousness. You might even feel yourself sinking down. So we could say this journey from the mind to the heart is very much like being this rock falling, sinking down until you reached the very bottom of the ocean, where it is absolutely still and vast beyond comprehension. Ramana Maharshi calls this place the cave of the heart. Where you're going so far away from the surface of the water that you're not touched by anything. It is just completely still, completely vast. And the depth of the heart, where the true self lives, as Ron Marshy says, the true self lives in the depths, in quietness, in stillness, and vastness. So if there are any miscellaneous thoughts that are still maybe floating around the top, just let them fall into the depths in quietness and expansiveness of the home.
Mm. Mm. Thank
We're
you.
just going to let you enjoy that. So the second part of this meditation now is, if your eyes are not open yet, what I'd like you to do is to stay with that heart centering and begin to open your eyes. But instead of looking out at an object, you can incorporate something called soft eyes, which is you're looking out, but concentration is in the middle of the heart. So as Papaji used to say, that those who have eyes shining from the heart, the whole world is love. Now, this last piece comes from Radical Awakening, which is, I want you to imagine that behind your head, that there is like consciousness. It's not in the middle of the head as we usually kind of see. The consciousness is like seen looking at the eyes in the middle of the head. I want you to sense from like behind here, from the back. Their consciousness is there right now. And for it to look through the eyes, you would have to look through the back of the head and out the eyes. So it's almost like a ball of pure awareness, which is you, is behind the head. It's almost like your head is like a full face mask, hollow, with the eye holes cut out. And you're actually looking through from that place behind, through the back of the mask or the head, through the head, and out the eyes. And just take a moment to see if you can make that shift into what it feels like to not have your center of awareness be in the middle of your head, but behind you, looking out. And then just add a last piece also, while you're looking through from behind, consciousness looking through the head. I'd like you to get a sense of also your heart.
Mm. Thank you so very, very much. It's a beautiful, beautiful way to start our show. And there's a lot of comments coming in from the audience. Some people who have actually seen you before. So thank you so very much for being with us. Thank you. I'm going to bring my co-host back up. Welcome back, Sridhar.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Scott. And thank you, Ramana. That's a beautiful way to start the program. I felt very inspired and look forward to taking your classes and your workshops at Bhakti Fest. I do remember you are leading a few meditations and have some workshops, and very inspiring. So look forward to seeing you. So I'd like to introduce the next goddess, who truly is a goddess to me. Name is Jacqueline Michelle, and I'll read a little bit of her bio. She was born in Australia, moved to LA in 2000, and since 2005, she has recorded and released 5 mantra albums with her husband, Govindas. You might remember them as Govindas and Radha. In 2017, she released her first EP, Sunchild, and in 2021, she released Live from the Shala. They had Bhakti Yoga Shala in Santa Monica. Her music has been featured in independent films and many collaborations with other artists. She is currently working on new music to be released in this year, 2024. And I must say that we've known each other since 2009. And she has always played at Bhakti Fest with Govindas. And then a number of years ago, I said for her to come out and do her own thing, you know? And so now she's featured. She's actually opening up the festival on Friday. I think it's around noon or something. Also teaching a few yoga classes with Govindas, and they have a main stage set as well on Sunday afternoon. I am very close to her and her husband and her 2 beautiful children, and I care about them very much. And thank you so much for coming out today.
Thank you so much, Shri. We love you so much. And as Shri mentioned, we have been at Bhakti Fest since the beginning. Our children have grown up there since our son was 6 weeks old, first Bhakti Fest. Our daughter actually 3 weeks old coming to Shakti Fest. And it's one of the highlights of our year. And we're just so grateful to you, Shri, for everything that you've done. And thank you so much. So I'm going to share with you some music from the heart. The first chant I'm going to sing is honoring the Divine Mother. And I'm going to sing Jai, which means victory, and Ma, which is our mothers, our grandmothers, Mother Earth, the ocean, and the mother that lives inside our own hearts. So the mother, that feminine energy that lives within.
Jai Ma
Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Ma, Jai Ma, yeah. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. Victory to the mother, we all come from the mother, we all go back to the mother. Jai Ma, Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. Victory to the mother, we all come from the mother, we all go back to the mother. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, yeah. Victory to the mother, we all come from the mother, we all go back to the mother. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. Jai Jagadambe Mata Ki Jai. And I'm
Jai
gonna
Ma, Jai Ma.
one song that I wrote that was inspired by one of my greatest teachers, Ram Dass. And he teaches us many things, but something that really speaks to me so deeply is these three really simple yet powerful words. And in these three really powerful words is a teaching that will last us a lifetime. And these words are: be here now. The past has already happened, the future hasn't happened yet. All we really have is this moment here, and may we remember the beauty of life that lives in the moment, breath by breath. So this song is inspired by Ram Dass and dedicated to Ram Dass. Barefoot in the water, spread my toes, feel the earth beneath my feet. I let go of holding on, surrender my knowing, and sing to the wind. I must trust in the wisdom above and underneath my feet. Whenever I forget, you bring me back to myself. Be here now. Be here now. I dive deep in the ocean, cleanse my soul, let the water wash me clean. I float onto my back, look up the blue sky, see the birds flying by. I must trust in the wisdom above. above and underneath my feet. Whenever I forget, you bring me back to myself. Be here now. 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 I forget you, bring me back to myself. Be here now. Be here now. Be here now. Sometimes I forget the peace that lives within my heart. So I walk to the water's edge and remember my light. I must trust in the wisdom above and underneath my feet. Whenever I forget you, bring me back to myself. Sing it with me. Be here now. Be here now. Be here now. One more time. Be here now. 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 Thank you, Ramdas. Thank you, Sridhar, and thank you, Scott. It's an honor.
Wow. Fantastic, Jacqueline. Thank you so much. And thank you for remembering our beloved Ramdas, who, by the way, our festivals have been dedicated to the wonderful Ramdas since we started. I will tell you a quick little anecdote. I met Ramdas in 1970 in Labor Day weekend, upstate New York, at Big Indian Ashram of Rudy, when Swami Muktananda first came into America. And we were friends from that day on until he passed away in 2019. A great man, compassionate, loving, so just fantastic, just amazing. And thank you so much for remembering him in that last song. Scott, should we continue?
Should unmute myself. I had the great fortune, Sridhar, to help co-create a camp with Ramdas. We co-created a camp back in 1988 called Creating Our Future at Wavy Gravy's place, Camp Winter Rainbow, and Mickey Hart from the Grateful Dead was part of the organizing committee, and Ramdas and I got to know each other. I'd go meditate with him in San Anselmo because I was living in Mill Valley. And yeah, what a great inspiration he's been to so many of us. And I think Be Here Now is one of those books that was one of the books that woke so many of us up. So how wonderful to hear it put to music. I've never heard it put to music before. So that was very, very special, Jacqueline Michelle. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Jacqueline.
All right.
Okay.
All
Should I
right.
continue?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Zoe is next.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to also read a biography and tell you a little bit about her afterwards. Zoe Kors is a sexologist, integrative somatic trauma therapist, and sought after thought leader of intimacy and sexuality. Her book, Radical Intimacy, Cultivating the Deep Connected Relationships You Desire and Deserve, is available wherever you buy books. She is the resident sex and intimacy coach and contributor of the sexual wellness app Coral. Zoe is the former senior editor and creative director of LA Magazine and has appeared in the Washington Post, Newsweek, Cosmopolitan, Well Good, and Bustle, and many other publications. And on a personal note, welcome, Zoe. Zoe and I have been friends for a very long time, and she's also sits on our board of the Center for Spiritual Studies, our nonprofit foundation. A great ally for me, and she's actually my relationships coach also for the last 10 years. That's why I'm single. Better off that way. And she's been great. Been a great ally of ours, and she's teaching 3 workshops at Bhakti Fest, 2 in the main workshop and 1 in the women's workshop. By the way, we have a women's workshop tent and a men's workshop tent, which I'll discuss more later on. And Zoe's just a remarkable human being, a very dedicated soul, comes from the heart with words of wisdom, very compassionate soul. And I thank you very much for our friendship.
Sridhar, it's so wonderful to be here. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Sridhar, you really are, when you say we've known each other for a long time, the only way that I can explain it to people is that we've had many, many, many lifetimes together. I often think of you as my wife in the last lifetime. Yeah, Bhakti Fest has been one of the greatest gifts of my life. I've been there first as a participant from the beginning, and then and also doing in my previous professional incarnation, I owned a branding studio. And when I first went to Bhakti Fest, I sought you out. Actually, it was Mukti at the time, and said, you know, I want to contribute. I want to redesign your logo. I want to do your branding. For many years, I did the design for the printed programs. And as I made a career shift, one of the things that you really did for me was you gave me a venue and a forum to really start to walk my dharmic path of supporting people in getting more deeply connected to themselves and also more deeply connected to each other. And so what resulted from that over the years is a thriving private practice and a lot of training, Eastern and Western, to help people really relate to each other more harmoniously, right? So one of the things that when I wrote the book, my book is called Radical Intimacy, not unlike Radical Awakening from Ramana. And so, you know, the premise of this radical intimacy is kind of what and if you have come to or do come to one of my workshops, inevitably, this is sort of the foundation of what I am presenting. And that is that we connect to ourselves as the foundation, and bring that connection to other people, to the people in our lives, our romantic partners, our family, or the barista at the coffee shop, the you know, the people across the planet who are going through something, suffering. These are all opportunities to be deeply connected and to show up in a space of open-heartedness and consciousness, open-heartedness, elevated, you know, thought and no thought, energetic intimacy, and to hold space for all the people in the world, from the micro to the macro. So in that, one of the things that I talk about that I've defined is what I see as the three kinds of intimacy. You hear a lot of people, you know, and you in your news feed or your Facebook feed, you often get articles about intellectual intimacy and this kind of intimacy and this love language. And really what I see is that it comes down to 3 things. Emotional intimacy, right? Like the experience of recognizing and articulating and expressing and accepting the feelings and the sentiments and moods of ourselves and others. The achievement of emotional intimacy is sort of rooted in empathy and a cognitive understanding of the nuances of emotions, as well as a willingness to be transparent and vulnerable in expressing and being seen. So like seeing and being seen is the foundation of emotional intimacy, right? Physical intimacy, right away people think of sex. And that's certainly part of it. But physical intimacy is more than that. It's the experience of connection and familiarity with our own physicality, first and foremost, as well as that of others. When we're physically intimate with ourselves, we know how our body works, which sensations are pleasurable and which can cause discomfort or pain. As I said, sex is certainly one form of physical intimacy, but also a hug or a kiss or holding hands or any type of touch or closeness. Think about like when we're in an elevator with a lot of people, or at a concert, or at Bhakti Fest, at a festival. Physical intimacy is achieved when we can tolerate proximity and touch while remaining relaxed and regulated, right? That opens up space for connection. Energetic intimacy is something that I feel like, if I could sort of give you one gift wrapped package today in this little few minutes of a Zoom window, I would say that as we walk a spiritual path and as we start to wake up to the existence of another reality outside of our own human drama, and we step into what Ram Dass used to call witness consciousness, right? One of the things that we so often miss, that I find is, I'm sort of filling the hole that I experienced myself in the spiritual community, is that when it comes to our human relationships, we fall right back into our sort of human drama. And what I am hoping to bring to the conversation and the spiritual conversation is how to approach all of that human drama on a more elevated level. And so one of the tools that has been super powerful for myself and for my clients is the idea of energetic intimacy and connecting with each other deeply to someone else, to ourselves, to someone else, beyond the utility of speech and touch, right? So energetic intimacy with ourselves, Ramana had such a beautiful opening meditation of finding the cave of the heart and entering the cave of the heart. And so that's something that we practice, whether it's on our cushion or on our mat. But when we are with another person and a partner, we're generally not practicing that level of connection. Yes, into me I see. Thank you, Eleanor Joy. Yes, into me I see, into me see, and also into you I see, right? So what I have sort of formulated is that there are 3 pillars of energetic intimacy. And these 3 pillars, presence, humility, and curiosity, are all aspects or ways of being or qualities to bring to a connection with someone. I'm going to speak about connection with someone else. And again, that can be a lover, that can be a friend, that can be a family member, it can be somebody, making your coffee in the morning at the cafe, it can be anybody. When we bring those presence, humility, and curiosity to the table, there's an automatic connection. There's a space that forms in which we can truly see somebody else for who they are and where they are, with acceptance and, again, as Ram Dass said, loving awareness. So presence is the ability to step out of subjective interpretation, that judging mind, boy, they're grumpy, boy, they're, and into objective observation. It's a state of total non-judgmental awareness. And bringing that awareness moment to moment as it unfolds. Humility is the willingness to suspend the idea that we need to do or know anything, right? That's very hard relationally. We're not conditioned to feel like we can just say, oh, we feel like we need to fix, or we feel like we need to give some wisdom, or like somebody's asking us for help. But so many times, really what someone needs is just to be seen. And not necessarily our words of wisdom, but just to be validated and seen. It's the humility is the state of surrender to being part of something bigger than ourselves and just accepting that. Curiosity is the eagerness to learn something new, right? So of course there's I'll quote the great Suzuki Roshi, in the mind of the beginner, it's all possibility. Possibility exists. In the mind of the expert, there is none. So state of being open and interested in whoever you're with and what they're experiencing, without without judgment and all of that. So what we do in my workshops, the most beautiful, powerful part of my workshops, and if I can provide anything in Bhakti Fest amongst all of the heart-opening and mind-blowing experiences of Kirtan and workshops and yoga classes and all of that, Govindas and Radha, Jacqueline Michelle, just some of the most profound experience at Bhakti Fest has been in their yoga classes and at their kirtans. To be able to provide a space in my workshops for people to come together and just be with each other, be seen, be accepted, and really connect on a deep level. So we're running a little bit tight on time, so I'm going to be succinct here.
Thank you, Zoe. It's so wonderful to meet you. I had never met you before. And on the show, we frequently do shows about emotional intelligence and relationship skill building. It's actually how I make my living. And we frequently do shows on that. So I would love to invite you to come back when that's one of our themes.
Beautiful. I would love that, Scott. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And when I got your bio, I didn't see a website for you. So I haven't gotten websites for Romana or for you. So that's why I haven't gone to websites. But if you have something, Ramana or Zoe or Jacqueline Michelle, all three of you, I had bios, but no websites. So if you've got a place where people can go, please put them into the chat box for us.
Okay, I will do that. It's easy. It's zoekors.com. So.
Okay, great. Okay, yeah, put that in the chat box. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Sridhar, I just so appreciate all the people I'm meeting through you. And I think we're going to have some beautiful music next.
Yes, Scott. Thank you very much, Zoe. That was really exceptional. And the way you put things and make it clear, your workshops are really fantastic, and you're a guiding light for so many people. Thank you.
Thank you.
From my heart. Next presenter, we have Madurai. I'll read a little bit of her bio. She is a yoga and meditation teacher based in Ashland, Oregon. She has been traveling back and forth to India for 8 years, learning yoga, singing kirtan, organizing immersive retreats, and volunteering with kids in a child-safe home in Rishikesh, India. She has been sharing kirtan for several years now and loves witnessing the joy and connection that it creates. Madurai plays harmonium and leads the vocals in kirtan regularly and in great devotion. And I might add, on a personal note, I wander around Rishikesh, India every year. That's one of my places I've been going since 1980. And I just wander around the alleyways and I visit sadhus and saints and people in caves. And every year, for the last 5 years, I've been walking around Rishikesh and I bumped into Madurai. Just walking down. Like we look at each other, I'm walking down and there she is. She volunteers for a wonderful organization called Ramana's Gardens. Wonderful woman who runs that place. They have around 60 or 70 beautiful little orphans there, mostly from Nepal. She does dedicated work there, teaching the kids music and education. And that was what brought me to the attention of Madurai, because of her devotion. I'm all about putting back into the communities, into service, and I think we all need to do more of that on a regular basis, because if we don't get the word out there and we don't help people, don't expect anybody else to. So thank you so much, Madurai. I look forward to your music.
Thank you so much, Sridhar. Yeah, always a pleasure bumping into you in Rishikesh and Amma's ashram and all over the place. So I'm going to share a song with you all tonight that I channeled or received this song with my feet in the water of the sacred confluence of rivers called Dev Prayag, where I bring my retreat group every year, and we receive this song. In devotion to Lord Shiva, we sing. Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadeva, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadeva, Hara Hara Mahadev. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Jaya Jaya Ganga Ma, 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 Jaya Jaya Ganga Ma. Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadeva, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadeva. Shambho Kashi Vishwanatha Gange, 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 Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadeva, Hara Hara Mahadev. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Jaya Ganga Ma, Jaya 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 Jaya Ganga Ma. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadeva, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadeva, Hara Hara Mahadev. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Hara Hara Mahadeva Shambho, Kashi Vishwanath Gange. Hara Hara Mahadeva Shambho, Kashi Vishwanath Gange. Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadeva, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadeva, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadeva, Hara Hara Mahadev. Jaya Jaya Ganga Ma, 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 Jaya Jaya Ganga Ma. Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadeva, Hara Hara Mahadev.
Oh, that's
Jai Gangama.
so inspiring. I want to take people to your website. I mentioned during our pre-show that we have a group that plays with us all the time called Honey of the Heart, and my whole Zoom room audience knows them. Well, this is Honey in the Heart. So to go to their website, it's honeyintheheart.online. And is there any particular place on your website you'd like me to direct people to?
Yeah, thank you, Scott. We just launched my first album. This is my partner William playing with me. And we just put out our first album called 8 Degrees of Grace. And you can get it right there on the website through the link at the top that says music.
All right.
And there's also a link on there for the retreats that I offer in India. I'm going to offer one in January in the south of India where we'll go visit Amma and explore Ayurveda and the ocean. And one in March, as usual, in the Himalayas where we'll volunteer with children and go to sacred sites and do lots of good yoga and meditation.
Wow. Wow. And I see you just had, you go to Mount Shasta periodically.
Yeah, I used to live in Mount Shasta for quite some years, and we don't live too far from there now, so I also offer private and group retreats there. Yeah.
What a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for that just beautiful, beautiful music.
Thank you so much.
Love to have you back on the show again as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds great.
Thank you so much. Sridhar, the hits just keep on coming.
Yes, Scott, thank you so much. We always want to offer a platform to young and up-and-coming musicians and artists. We respect their work, and it's not all about the old-timers. I think more and more these days, it's about the younger generation and what they can explore and what they can give. It's really nice.
Yeah, well, thank you for that. That's important. I work with the Evolutionary Leaders Network, and this week I just started a new synergy circle called Next Generation Wisdom Keepers. So I should talk to you about some of your younger people. These are people 40 and under. So some of the people that are really in the consciousness movement, please refer them to me because I'd love to have them join
Definitely.
this circle we're starting. All right,
Sure.
so let's talk about Bhakti Fest. What are some things that people need to know about going there? For anybody that's a virgin who hasn't experienced Bhakti Fest before, what are some of the basic things that we should let them know about?
Well, it's open to all. You know, we're very non-dimensional, well, very inclusive to have everybody in. And you know, the festival business is not like it used to be. Before COVID, there used to be some surplus monies that we were able to donate to our lead charity in Vrindavan called Food for Life, where we take care of around 1,500 little girls and feed them and clothe them, stuff like that. I personally have 4 little girls that I adopted. But after COVID, the expenses to run a festival doubled, tripled, and quadrupled. So it's not a financial feasible situation anymore. It's very stressful. It's always counting on how many tickets you sell. And also, we don't have big sponsors because we're alcohol-free and drug-free event, and we're the only ones in the country that can say that. So we don't have a beer sponsor, for example, that comes in for hundreds of thousands of dollars. So we don't have that kind of avenue offered to us. But nevertheless, we put on the festival, dedicated souls that offer themselves up. And we feature the best of Kirtan, of yoga. Our workshops are the best people. I mean, you go any one of our workshops. Bhakti Fest is a transformational event. You're there for 4 days. You're doing as many yoga classes as you want. You can sit in on as many workshops as you please and listen to music at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. It's just so sweet. And it's a good time of the year. It's the end of September, so it's not that hot. Last weekend in September, the nights are cool. The days are probably in the 80s. It's lovely weather. Since we don't have any alcohol, it's a very mellow festival. People are just with joy, with love and compassion. Everybody's helping each other. We have a lot of discounts available for seniors, especially for seniors, for the locals. Students are always on our list for discounts. Veterans, we always offer veterans from the beginning. One of the few festivals that have cared for the veterans since we're out in an area where we have one of the largest marine bases in the world out there. But the veterans and the military, they need a lot of love, and we get a lot of people come out to do yoga and practice meditation, and then they see what music is all about, workshops, and they get involved with that. And it's always a pleasure to see their transformation like that.
Beautiful.
There's discounts for families, for groups, yoga studios. Get together groups, get together your family. We offer a lot of possibilities there. We have RV hookups, so bring your RV. We have hookups, electric and water and sewer there. Tent camping is there, car camping is there. We also rent out these really cozy RV campers like that, and they're fully furnished with sheets and beds, and you don't have to bring anything. And they're all set up with AC, air conditioning in there. And everything is available again on our website, bhaktifest.com. There is a special code for all the listeners of this program, and it's PEACE, P-E-A-C-E. Of course, you know that's spelling. What else, Scott?
I think that's good. Is there glamping? Of course, people can bring RVs. But do some people do glamping there? And do you guys provide?
Yeah, we have plenty of tent camping and car camping. And as I said, we have these beautiful trailers, small, medium size. They can fit 1, 2, 3, 4 people in there. It's all AC, so it's very comfortable. And they're all in a beautiful designated area. And, we have full security at the program. Not that we need it, but you know, medical tents. I mean, it's a very well run festivals with plenty of showers and plenty of porta potties, and we really like to take care of our clients and the people that come like that. And of course, we look forward to bringing you the best of the best. Not many spiritual festivals are left. Not many festivals are left, actually. This past year, 10 big festivals across America were stopped doing business because of the financial situation. I hope that we can continue from year to year.
Well, thank you so much for what you're doing. And again, everybody, you can learn all about it by going to bhaktifest.com, bhaktifest.com. And whoops, hello. And our next guest is somebody that has been on the show before. We love her very much. And before we introduce her, everybody needs to mute. We need you to mute, Ayada. We could hear everything you're saying. So just remind everybody to please mute yourselves when you come on in. And so this is kind of fun, Sridhar. Our next guest, of course, is Missy Galore. And we just learned that she was on America's Got Talent. Our very own Missy Galore was on America's Got Talent. And she won Simon over. Amazing. So let's take a look at Missy Galore on America's Got Talent here. Go, get the volume going, make it large.
No, I would have said yes.
Thank you, AGT. Shaman-atrix, Missy Galore on the mic. Ready to fluff it up. Fluff the goodness. Fluff it up, fluff the goodness. Fluff it up, fluff the goodness. Fluff it up, fluff the goodness.
Let's all fluff it up with Missy Galore.
Yay.
An Arkansas state trooper was on a routine patrol when he saw a motorcycle laying.
There we go. Missy, that was amazing.
Thank you so much.
Really proud of you. Anything you want to add, Sridhar, about our gal here?
She's fantastic. I love her style. She's so lively and so beautiful. And it's always a pleasure to work with her and play with her. And thank you so much for your support, Missy. Missy is also going to be one of our MCs. She performs Thursday night in the Lakshmi Lounge and a few other places over the weekend. Make sure you catch her when you're there.
Absolutely. All right. And Missy, what do you got for us tonight?
Well, thanks so much for having us here. I am going to galactivate some goodness and fluff the world with love, sharing a cosmic yum anthem mixed with the Amitabhaya mantra. I love that story about how if you can reincarnate into the land of Amitabhaya, the bliss lands, it is your best chance to evolve in love and light, remembering the priority is heart delight, sharing love and kindness together as we do. And that's why I love being part of Bhakti Fest, because we anchor it true right here on Earth, just like you do across the Digisphere with the Global Peace Tribe. And I'm super grateful that we can share it together to galactivate these good vibes. As within, so without, our journey of Lovolution. So I dedicate this transmission to being the living solution. In the cosmic yum, we are one, here to have fun. In the cosmic yum, we are one, here to have fun. We are one in the cosmic yum, in the cosmic yum, we are one. We are one in the cosmic yum, in the cosmic yum, we are one. In the cosmic yum, we are one. Dharmaya Sangaya. Om Namo Amitabhaya, Buddhaya Dharmaya Sangaya. Om Namo Amitabhaya, Buddhaya Dharmaya Sangaya. Om Namo Amitabhaya, Buddhaya Dharmaya Sangaya. In the cosmic yam, we are one, here to have fun. In the cosmic yam, we are one, here to have fun. We are one in the cosmic yam, in the cosmic yam, we are one. We are one in the cosmic yam, in the cosmic yam, we are one. In the cosmic yam, we are one, here to have fun. With love and respect, you manifest. All beings are blessed. With love and respect, you manifest. All beings are blessed. May all beings be blessed. In the cosmic yam, we are one, here to have fun. In the cosmic yam, we are one, here to have fun. We are one in the cosmic yam, in the cosmic yam, we are one. We are one in the cosmic yam, in the cosmic yam, we are one. In the cosmic yam, we are one, here to have fun. From the galactic equator to your heart core, fluffing the goodness forevermore, bringing evolution with heart light. We fluff it for the benefit of all life. In the cosmic yam, we are one, here to have fun. In the cosmic yam, we are one, here to have fun. We are one in the cosmic yam, in the cosmic yam, we are one. We are one in the cosmic yam, in the cosmic yam, we are one. In the cosmic yam, we are one, here to have fun. In the cosmic yam, we are one, here to have fun. Drifting across the galaxy, arriving at Bhakti Fest, coming in from all directions to experience the love and kindness, the happy vibes. Everybody bringing it with love style. This co-creation that we bring, peace and joy for all that be. And as we sing it, we bring it true. This is the vibe, Bhakti Fest true. Coming in from all directions, Bhakti Fest, nourishing affection. Om Namo Amitabhaya, Buddhaya Dharmaya Sangaya. Om Namo Amitabhaya, Buddhaya Dharmaya Sangaya. Om Namo Amitabhaya, Buddhaya Dharmaya Sangaya. Buddhaya Dharmaya Sangaya. La la la, da 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 da, hey yo, hey yeah, oh, hey yo, hey yeah. We are here in good cheer to fluff your aura crystal clear. Love you up with heart light. We fluff it for the benefit of all life. In the cosmic yam, we are one, here to have fun. one in the cosmic yum, in the cosmic yum, we are one. We are one in the cosmic yum, in the cosmic yum, we are one. In the cosmic yum, we are one. Here to have fun. The more you fluff it, the better the vibe. The better the vibe. We fluff the goodness so all beings thrive. Fluff the goodness with the cosmic yum.
Far out. I think we're all going to have that tune in our head because we heard it about 100 times. So we're all going to be thinking about the cosmic yum all night long. And you can get much more of Missy by going to her name, missygalore.com. Let's fluff the goodness, everybody. And she's got all sorts of fun stuff there. She's got crystal wands. I've got one of her crystal wands. I should have pulled it out and had it here. She's got crystal wands. She's got music. She's got videos. And you can shop for the wands, amplify your energy. It's ceremonial art. Look at that mermaid goddess. So thank you for fluffing the goodness for us so beautifully. And you're going to be like really one of the main parts of this year's Bhakti Fest, hosting some of the stages, performing. And you got a guy that has been your man for a long time, who's, of course, the producer of the show. So there you have it.
It is a lot of magic coming through. We actually start on Thursday night. It's Judd's birthday. So everybody get your weekend passes, come early, stay the whole time through. And I'd also like to share that in addition to my performances of music and a cacao ceremony, I'm also going to be stewarding something called the Lakshmi Lounge. And as Sridhar had mentioned earlier, the festival costs have just skyrocketed since before COVID to now. So we've created another area where people can come, and if you've got the budget to support, please buy a Supa Seva ticket. Be a Hanuman hero, support the Lakshmi Lounge project, because this is how we get to keep the ticket prices really low for everybody else, to allow the people that can afford to pay more to really support the festival and show up and be part of the foundation of this co-creation.
Thank you. So get there on Thursday, celebrate Judd's birthday, and enjoy the Lakshmi Lounge. Of course, Lakshmi being the goddess of wealth and abundance. So in the Lakshmi Lounge, may we all magnify our abundance. God bless you, Missy. We love you.
Thank you so much. Love you too. Mwah. Heart hugs, everyone.
Much love, Missy. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you next month. Thank you.
She is very, very special. That's for sure. Well, we still have a few more wonderful people that are on our schedule, and thank you everybody for your patience. And our next one is Shriman. Please tell us about Shriman.
Yeah, I'll read a little bit about his bio. He's a passionate yogi and dedicated teacher, has spent years honing his craft under Yoga Rishi Vishvaketu, who's one of the top yoga teachers in India, one of my favorites. He studied with Yoga Rishi, embracing yoga's transformative power. Hailing from Brazil, Shriman journeyed into the depths of yoga, has been intertwined with his rich musical heritage, creating a unique fusion of ancient wisdom and contemporary understanding. Whether guiding students through a yoga class or leading a soul-searching sound bath immersion, Shriman's powerful gift with music and his deep knowledge of yoga create an immersive experience that fosters inner harmony and bliss. And we look forward to having him also at Bhakti Fest. And most welcome, Shriman. Thank you so much.
Namaste, Sridharji. What an honor to be part of this beautiful Bhakti Fest community, and to thank you so much for this opportunity. And looking forward for this beautiful, amazing weekend to share love and give and receive unconditional love. Wonderful. Yes, thanks for sharing a bit about my bio there. And yeah, under guidance of Yoga Shivish Viketu, my teacher back in India in Rishikesh. I had a chance to learn a lot about the traditional and holistic approach to yoga, but with combination with my heritage of music back home in Brazil. I have some combination which I present instruments from all over the world to help us to transform the waves of our brain from agitated into calm and relaxing. But even better, we do a practice where we use our own voice in more organic way, right? We do a small gentle practice that has the honeybee sound. So this breathing technique has its sound, which helps to release stress on a cellular level. And at the end of the practice, I'll be presenting at Saturday at 7 p.m. around that time. I will come up with some instruments which will help to open up our heart chakra, our main energetic center of gratitude, our main energetic center of compassion, unconditional love. So I'm just going to briefly demonstrate a little bit of what we're going to do in this beautiful Bhakti Fest. So I invite you to please close your eyes, allowing to just be where you are in a comfortable position. Maybe you're sitting. If you're sitting, please lengthen your spine. Or if you're laying down, feel completely relaxed. Let's place your palms on your heart center. First left, then right. And just take a deep breath into your heart center. Witnessing its vibration, allowing its manifest well-being. Allow its vibration to manifest unconditional love. We will make 5 times Brahmari breath through your heart center. Let's together inhale from the base of your spine all the way up to your heart center. And as you exhale, honeybee sound. Inhale to your heart chakra. Again, beautiful. Inhale to your heart center, gratitude. Inhale to your heart chakra, unconditional love. Beautiful. Just feel this powerful energetic center, healing yourself and healing the others. You can maintain your eyes closed, allowing the harmonization of the instruments, bringing balance. Om Akanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatparam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much.
It's
Thank you
so
so much.
wonderful to hear an authentic Hong instrument. It's so rare. I just muted you, Ashoka, but you'll need to unmute when it's time to come on. Thank you so much, Shriman.
Thank you, Scott, for the opportunity. I'm so grateful for it.
Beautiful flute, beautiful Hong instrument, beautiful voice, beautiful meditation, beautiful man.
Yes, looking forward to bring this approach, holistic approach to this beautiful Bhakti Fest. At the same time, I'll be sharing Agnihotra, the Vedic ritual fire puja every morning with my beloved friend Vishnuji. So every day at 6:30 a.m. we're going to do a fire puja there. So it's going to be beautiful.
Wow. And you can find him on Instagram, incidentally. His Instagram name is Marcelo, Marcelo, period, Shriman, Shriman. There he is. And there is our poster for Bhakti Fest. So definitely find him on Instagram. Thank you so much, Shriman. You're beautiful.
Thank you. Adios.
Yes, thank you so much.
Well, we're kind of getting into the home stretch, but we still have 3 more beautiful people. And next is Ashoka. And Ashoka, do remember now to unmute, because I did mute you. And please tell us about the man.
So this is I'd like to introduce the show. He's been with Bhakti Fest since 2010. He has many roles at Bhakti Fest, from singing Kirtan to serving as an MC to teaching a guided meditation. And he was so wonderful in volunteering, picking up trash, working at the headquarters, all around wonderful, sweet human being. And thank you so much for your presence. He's also trained by many Indian classical musicians. And we look forward to your offering tonight. Thank you so much, Ashok.
Thank you, Sridharji. Thank you, Scott and Nancy, also for giving me this opportunity. And thank you, Omashar, for doing a good job on being an audio engineer. I will be starting with the 3 Oms and then do a multi-faith chant that I wrote. The music is from my CD called We Are All One by Swan Kirtan. And then I'll close with a prayer for all beings be healthy and happy. Jesus, Holy Jesus, Holy Jesus, we are all one. Holy Jesus, Holy Jesus, Holy Jesus, we are Kali Mata, Kali Mata, Kali Mata, we are all one. Kali Mata, Kali Mata, Kali Mata, we are all one. Insha Allah, Insha Allah, Insha Allah, we are all one. Insha Allah, Insha Allah, Insha Allah, we are all one. Insha Allah, Insha Allah, Insha Allah, we are all one. Adonai, 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 we are all one. Buddham Saranam, Dhammam Saranam, Sangham Saranam, we are all one. Buddham Saranam, Dhammam Saranam, Sangham Saranam, we are all one. Dear Kwaniyan, dear Kwaniyan, dear Kwaniyan, we are all one. Dear Kwaniyan, dear Kwaniyan, dear Kwaniyan, we are all one. Vahe Guru, Vahe Guru, Vahe Guru, we are all one. Vahe Guru, Vahe Guru, Vahe Guru, we are all one. Rama Krishna, Rama Krishna, Rama Krishna, we are all one. Rama Krishna, Rama Krishna, Rama Krishna, we are all one. Wakan Tanka, Wakan Tanka, Wakan Tanka, we are all one. tanka, wakan tanka, wakan tanka, we are all one. Baha'u'llah, 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 we are all one. Baha'u'llah, 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 we are all one. All one, we are one. All one, we are one. All love, we are love. All love, we are love. I am, and that. I am, and that. Dayma, Dayma, Dayma. Dayma, Dayma, Dayma. All one, we are one. All one, we are one. All love, we are love. All love, we are love. I am, that. I am, that. Dayma, Dayma, Dayma. Dayma, Dayma, Dayma. All one, we are one. All one, we are one. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat.
That was absolutely exquisite. Just beautiful.
God, have you noticed that everybody is presenting here tonight, coming from a deep, profound heart love space, and sharing that with all the viewers, reminding each other that no matter what's going on in the outside world and what our daily activities are, we always have time to sit, be quiet, center our thoughts, meditate, dive deep into our exquisite spiritual self. And through this music, through these talks, through this festival, this is what we want to bring to the people.
You know, I also want to acknowledge the devotion. I'm noticing that every one of your presenters clearly is in devotion to the divine and devotion to the Sangha, our community. And it's that level of devotion that comes through the music. I'm getting chills as I'm saying this. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, I want to let people know how they can get more of Asoka. His official website is, what a beautiful name, swankirtan.com. Swan, like the beautiful creature in the pond, SWAN, Kirtan, KIRTAN.com. And I just want to read a little bit because, you know, what we were just talking about, Sridhar, about the quality of your people. And I like what Asoka writes about himself. The focus of his daily life centers around serving and inspiring others through leading, writing, presenting, and singing, loving his family, God, and God's creation with devotion, realizing the self through yoga, gaining knowledge and wisdom by continuously learning, admiring nature and different cultures by traveling the world, cherishing every day, being healthy, truthful, and grateful. These are beautiful. I'm going to put those in the chat box because this is, if we all could live our life in this way, if we all dedicated our daily life and existence in our own way, then that's when we will experience heaven on earth. Thank you, Asoka.
Wow. Deep breath on that.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I didn't want to talk after his music. I just wanted to I'm going to go back and play that one over and over tonight. It was so beautiful. All right. Tell us about Jayadeva.
Okay. Jacob Duran, or I like to call him Jayadeva Dasa, has been immersed in the art and science of Kirtan, mantra, and sacred sound modalities for almost 30 years, with in-depth studies in Sanskrit, Bhakti philosophy, and Indian classical music. He seemingly integrates this with his lifelong passion for music and the most cutting-edge electronic production and performance technology to create a unique and transformative experience. And I must say, Jayadeva Dasa has been big part of our festival since the beginning. He's always opened up before anybody knew him. He always opened up the festival every year. I had complete trust and faith in him, and I've been admiring his music for many years. I'm so happy he's back this year. Really, I really am.
Thank you so much for having me. So good to be with the Bhakti Fest family. I miss you all. I'm just happy it's a homecoming. All right, I'll fire us up here.
Hare Rama
Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama. Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Om Hari Om. bhavantu sukhinah sarve santu niramayah sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Hari Om.
Going to just some of the people that were namasteing and so enraptured by that extraordinary. And I want to take a moment to read a few comments that have come in. Kathy just wrote, wow, fun, uplifting vibe. And Missy is reminding us that we are all one in the cosmic yum, here to have fun, in case we forgot that. There's a question for you, Jayadeva. What is that instrument?
It is always the question every single time. So what this is it's a hardware and software integration, unbelievably complex. I'm always amazed that it pull it all off. And it basically allows you with the pads to play instruments and program loops. So I've learned the Indian tals, programmed them in here, sampled harmonium. This is one of David Essence's harmoniums. And I've sampled it all so I can play it all, trigger it, and control it on the pads. And it's a fusion of, Indian raga and Sanskrit and chanting and dub and various other things, depending on how I use it. Oh, and the name is not that impressive. It's called Ableton is the software and Push is the unit.
It's amazing. Dr. Laura writes, Jayadeva, your songs are so devotional and loving. It sings to my heart. Susan Blomquist points out that presenting so much music tonight is really giving her a sense of what the festival is all about. Omashar writes, beautiful Jayadeva, stellar sounds, wonderful vibe, very grateful. And more comments coming in. So Omashar, just wrote that. Dr. Laura, Jayadeva, you are fabulous. So there you have it. Yeah, I agree. It was really, really powerful. Very powerful. Sridhar, how do you find all these amazing, all this?
Fantastic group of people tonight. I'm just so impressed. So the devotion and love coming from everybody. Jayadeva has always been one of my favorites. I'm so happy he's back this year. I want to also call your attention to this fabulous lounge that we have, the Lakshmi Lounge. If people come early, the festival is listed as a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event, but there's a lot happening on Thursday. We have 2 intensives. One with Shiva Ray, the great yogic master, and the other one with Shiva Mohan, who's going to get into in-depth discussion on Ayurvedics. And then in the evening, we have a full program in the Lakshmi Lounge from 6 o'clock, from dancing, from beautiful music. Everyone's going to be in there. Probably going to have 300-400 people rocking it up that night. And every night after the main stage is closed, which is around 11-12 o'clock at night, we all go into the Lakshmi Lounge for late night ecstatic dance. And then there's a silent disco on Saturday night, all night long. So much offering, so much to do. Come free and leave with a lot of juice. Really, it's a fabulous festival. Absolutely.
And we're going to go take a look at tickets. If you go to bhaktifest.com, click on Get Tickets, and then it gives you all sorts of wonderful options. I mean, there's a VIP full festival pass. There's a kids full festival pass. Then there's a teen full festival pass. And then you can go Friday only, Saturday only, Sunday only, family bundles, group bundles, yoga studio bundle, and then of course parking, vehicle camping, so many different ways. RV hookup, obviously if you have an RV, that's a great way to go out there. And then here's what you were just talking about, the pre-immersion on Thursday from 3 till 5 p.m. And that's gonna start with Shiva Mohan and then Shiva Ray. Shiva Ray's been on the show a few times. We love Shiva Ray. So come out on Thursday. Be there for everything.
And don't forget, on Monday, we have our last day, which is our pre-intensive with Diane Bondi. one of the great yoga teachers, and she's new a couple of years with us, and her class are fantastic. And by the way, that silent disco is with headphones at night. Yes, somebody inquired over that.
Good to know.
And
Well-
also, somebody did ask about Alma, and she's very well, and she's just finishing her U.S. tour. She just came back and was not here since 2019, and she just finished a tour around USA, finishing tomorrow in Chicago, and then she's going back to her ashram in Amritapuri, Kerala, India.
Thank you so much for the report. And again, thank you for all that you do to bring musical artists to us and also Alma to us. You've been a very important part of it. If you've gotten hugged by Alma, give her a cyber hug right now to Sridhar.
That's right. She can use all the help for her physical body. Yes, she's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. So we have one guest last, and I want to just acknowledge it's always hard on a show like this, to have somebody at the end. And so I've already invited her to be on a future show, although really most of our audience is still with us. So I'm pretty happy about that. But tell us a little bit more about Kavita Kat McMillan.
Okay, Kavita Kat McMillan, Open Heart Kirtan, is a Kirtan artist and yoga instructor who brings over 18 years of teaching, sharing Kirtan and study of nada, sound, yoga to her classes and offerings. Kavita is known for her deep, heartfelt music with strong vocals, Indian-inspired instrumentation, and rich harmonies. She's been a big supporter of Bhakti Fest over the years. I love her music. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you at Bhakti Fest next month.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you, Shri. Can you all hear me? Beautiful. Thank you, Shri, for all you do. So much was said tonight, and it's all so true, how you reach out and you recognize when artists and yogis feel a calling to this path, and you make an effort to make an audience, to introduce us to other people, and to hold space. So Bhakti Fest is a wonderful, wonderful example of that. If you haven't been and you think it's like another festival, it's not. It's special. You're at a festival full of spirit and spirit practitioners, and it's life-changing, really. So I hope that some of you come out this year for your first time, and I'll see you on the main stage and in the Women's Dome and in the Lakshmi Lounge and dancing Saturday night for Krishna Das. So what is a kirtan experience without a little Hanuman? Let's bring some of that heart in, and I'll offer a Hanuman Chalisa here tonight to close. This is a 40-verse song to the most devotee of Ram, the monkey Hanumanji. In the pandemic, I started doing Tuesday nights satsangs and sharing this chant, and it's been a wonderful open door to all kinds of new community, so hit me up if that's of interest. At the end of the Chalisa, you'll hear Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, and we can all join in if you're not familiar with the Chalisa. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman. Mangala Murati Marutananda Sakala Mangala Mula Nikandana Mangala Murati Marutananda Sakala Mangala Mula Nikandana Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja Nijamana Mukuru Sudhari Harana Raghubara Bemala Jasu Jahudaya Kupalachari Buddhi Hiratanu Janike Sumira Pavana Kumara Palla Buddhi Vijadehu Mohi Hara Kalesha Vikarasya Vara Ramachandra Parajesharanam Siyavara Ramachandra Parajesharanam Jaya Hanumana Gyana Gunasaya Jaya Kapisha Diuloka Ujaga Ramadutta Tulita Balatam Anjani Putra Pavana Sutanama Mahavira Vikrama Vajarangi Kumati Nivara Sumati Ke Sange Kanchana Varana Viraja Subesa Kannana Kundala Kunchita Kesa Hata Vajra Dvaja Viraja Kande Mundajane Osaja Shankara Suvana Kesari Nanda Teja Pratapa Mahajagavandana Vijavana Guniya Tichatu Ramakaja Karibeko Atu Prabhu Charitra Sunibeko Rasiya Ramalakana Sita Manavasiya Sukshma Rupa Darisiya Hindekava Vikata Rupa Dari Lanka Jarava Hima Rupa Dari Asara Samhare Ramachandra Jike Kaja Sanvare Laya Sajivana Lakana Jiyaya Shri Raghuvira Hara Shiura Lai Raghupati Kinhi Bahuta Barai Tuma Mama Priya Bharatai Samhavai Sahasavadana Tumaro Jasagave Asoka Hi Shri Patikam Talagave Sanakari Kavrama Munisa Narada Sharada Saita Hisa Yama Kubera Dega Pala Jahante Kabiko Vida Kahesake Kahante Tuma Upakara Sugriva Hindina Rama Vilahiya Raja Paradina Tumaro Mantra Vibhishana Mana Langashvara Vaya Sabajagajana Yuga Sahasra Jajana Parabhanu Lilya Tahi Madura Palajanu Prabhu Mudrika Mele Mukamahi Jalati Lange Gaya Acharajanahi Durga Makaja Jagata Kejete Sugamanu Graha Tumarete Rama Duare Tumarakavare Hotane Agya Vina Pesare Sabasukala He Tumhari Sharana Tumarakshaka Kahu Kodarena Apana Teja Samhara Apetino Lohuka Hanka Tenkampe Uttapisa Chani Katana Hinave Mahavira Javanama Sunave Nasero Gahare Sabapira Japata Nirantara Hanumata Vira Sankatata Hanumana Churave Monakrama Vachana Dhyana Jolave Sabapara Rama Tapasviraja Tinake Kaja Sakala Tumasaja Ora Manorata Joko Elave Soya Mita Jivana Palapave Charon Yuga Paratapa Tumhara He Parasiddha Jagata Ujiyara Sadhu Santa Ketumarakavare Asura Nikandara Ramadulare Ashta Siddhina Netike Data Asavaradina Janaki Mahata Ramarasayana Tumare Pasa Sadara Hora Gopati Kedasa janama janama ke dukha bisarave antakala raghubara pura jai jahan janama hari bhakta kahai Ora devata chittana darahi hanumat sei sarva sukha karahi sanghata kate mite sabapira josu mere hanumata bala bihira jai 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 hanumana gausai kripa karau gurudeva kinai Josata Bahara Pata Karakoi Juta Hi Bandi Mahasukha Hoi Jaya Hapare Harumana Chalista Hoya Siddhi Saki Gahurisa Tulsi Rasa Sara Hari Chera Ki Jai Nata Hridaya Mahandera Bhavanatanaya Sankaptaharana Mangalamurati Ramalakana Sita Sahita Hridaya Vasau Surabhupasiya Vara Ramachandra Hara Jai Sharanaham Sivara Ramachandra Parajay Sharanam Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 Pavana Sutta Hanuman Ki Jai 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 Hanuman
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you, Jai Hanuman. Thank you so much.
Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman,
Jai Jai
Jai Kavita, Jai Kavita. I want to read some of the wonderful comments coming in. Missy writes, what a wonderful way to flow out of this container, Kavita. You're right. I said the same thing, Missy. Grace writes, that was wonderful. Maduri writes, Jay. Don Drake writes, thank you, Kavita. It was a beautiful and soulful transmission. Dr. Laura writes, Kavita, your song is absolutely beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Carol Craig writes, Kavita, your vocal is resonating with me deeply, and I can't keep up with all the comments coming in lately.
Thank you, Shri and Scott.
Fantastic.
Beautiful to be here with this luminous group of people. What an honor. Blessings, Ram Ram.
Much love, much love, much love, much love. Fantastic. What an evening of love and beauty and compassion and devotion. Wow, I am overwhelmed. And in closing, I just want to remind people to go to our website, bhaktifest.com. It's a very elaborate website. In there, you'll also see a section called Bhakti Speaks. I have 11 years of interviews with Ram Dass from 2009 to 2019, just before he left his body. They're absolutely amazing, in depth. When I first asked him to do it in 2009, I said, Baba, everything's on the table. I don't want to hide anything about anything. And he agreed, and you'll get some incredible insights in there from 2009 to 19. And more so, I have many interviews with different luminaries and artists there. A lot of them are on the program at Bhakti Fest, so you get a chance to see who they are before you get there. And perhaps you'll like to join us to every year. I take a group to India. I've been doing it for around 20 years. That's at the end of January to mid-February. We go to great holy places and ashrams. No line waiting for sure. And great food and great accommodations. And this year we're going to the Kumbh Mela. We were there in 2019, and we're going back there this year. We have special housing and beautiful conditions to live there. We'll be there for 5 days at the end of our festival, at the end of the yatra. So please join us if you can. It's a great experience. Hope to see you all at Bhakti Fest. Oh, by the way, every year we include a lot of different kind of music besides Kirtan. This year we had David Dova, we have Marie Me, we had David Satori, many others. So it's a very eclectic festival. Everyone will get exactly what they come for. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sridhar. And this is a wonderful annual part of our Global Peace Tribe. And I look forward to doing this with you many years from, going forward. And I hope to see you in September. I'm going to really try and make it out there. So
I hope so, sir. Thank you so much.
Love you so much. Thank you. Well, thank you, everybody. I still see that most of our loyal Zoom room audience is still with us. And thank you to everybody watching on Facebook and YouTube and all the different places where our show goes out to. A reminder, we do 2 or 3 shows every week. We do a show on Wednesday and Saturday nights, and we do specials. Once a month, we have our Sacred Sunday show. We also do a film series. So come join the Global Peace Tribe, and it's easy to do that. Just go to globalpeacetribe.com. That's where you can learn all about us. You can see what our upcoming shows are, and then click register for the new season. And when you do that, that'll take you to our registration page. There are all sorts of different ways that you can join us. And it's really fun because that way you come right into the Zoom room. We have a really beautiful, loyal core group. Really, it's family. It's just like there's the Bhakti family, there's the Global Peace Tribe family. So come and join us. And thank you, everybody, for watching. We've got great shows planned for this week, as always. I haven't made the posters yet, but I can tell you what we're going to be doing. On Wednesday night, again, we do a show every Wednesday night. It's going to be all about nutrition. My friend Candace and Andrea Cox, who are both amazing nutritionists, we're going to talk all about detoxing, how to properly detox, and that's going to be on Wednesday night. And then on Saturday night, we're going to be meeting the next generation of wisdom keepers. Reverend Deborah Moldow, the executive director of the Evolutionary Leaders Network, is my co-host. And we've got some amazing young people that you're going to meet that are really changing the world. And they're going to be like, as Sridhar and I kind of get a little older, it's time to turn it over to the next generation. Sridhar already mentioned that he's doing that, and we're doing that as well. So I'm going to bring you up here one more time, buddy. So thank you so much. And Sridhar, we always open and close our shows with, I call him the Alpha and Omega Man. He is our wonderful house musical artist. And here is our beloved Omashar.
Thank you so much, Omashar. Thank you.
Guru
Vishnu Guru Devu Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Niraye Shrova Vidyanam Vishadeva Varohinam Guruve Shrova Lokanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devu Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Nilaye Shrova Vidyanam, Vishadeva Varohinam, Guruve Shrova Lokanam, Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Guru Vishnu, Guru Devu Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurudev Namaha. Nilaye Shrova Vidyanam, Vishadeva Varohinam, Guruve Shrova Lokanam, Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devu Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Nilaye Shrova Vidyanam, Vishadeva Varohinam, Guruve Shrova Lokanam, Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devu Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Nilaye Shrova Vidyanam, Vishadeva Varohinam, Guruve Shrova Lokanam, Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devu Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Nilaye Shrova Vidyanam, Vishadeva Varohinam, Guruve Shrova Lokanam, Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Namaha.
That was awesome. Omashar, you never cease to blow me away.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh,
Thank
my.
you so much.
It's a pleasure, and I don't often bring my my mantras out of the closet, but I have an album called Sacred Mantras, and I spent almost a year putting it together, and I've released it here, there, and everywhere, but whatever, blah blah blah. No words. I'm in the center. Thank you, Shri. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, all of the amazing guests that we've had tonight. I am so full. Thank you.
Yeah, and I want to acknowledge the people that are still with us from the show. Asoka is still with us. I'm going to put them on, all of our guests that were with us tonight that are still with us. Shriman, Kavita Kat. Ramana has been with us the whole time, and I have so enjoyed watching Ramana smiling and moving. I mean, you have been like the cheerleader of the night, partner. Thank you so much for that. And Jayadeva Da. So look at this beautiful, beautiful group of people still with us even at the end of the show. So, that's really saying something to Sridhar. The people that even when their part of the show is over, they stay on and they're still there supporting their fellow artists. And I really honor and respect each and every one of you for that. Thank you.
Be here now, Scott. Be here now.
Be here now. Good night, everybody. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Remember, tomorrow is Sunday, and we always like to remind people you can make any moment, any day sacred by choosing to see the divine in all. Let's all practice that. Take care, everybody.